Hello and welcome back to another episode of Trucking with CJ. This episode we're going trucking in New Zealand. This is actually a little bit of a throwback. Last year I had the privilege of going over and went trucking for around 3 to 4 weeks just in a passenger seat, but it was a really great experience for me and really opened my eyes to what trucking in New Zealand's like. I filmed it all but never actually showed anyone, so I think it's time that I share it with you. Alright, let's get into it, trucking in New Zealand. So most of my videos are of when I go trucking by myself, but for this trip we actually travelled together, so I guess it's time for me to introduce you to Aaron. Typically he's behind the camera, but in this episode you're going to get to know him a little bit more, and I'm so grateful that we got to do this experience together.
So I grew up in New Zealand and spent the first part of my career trucking over there. And last year I had a little bit of long service leave owing. I went to a friend in Christchurch that said that they had a spare truck available and thought, why not? It's been a long time since I've driven over there. Sort of had to teach myself how to drive again. It's completely different to what I've been doing in Australia. The roads are a lot different, the weather's a lot different, it's a lot steeper, it's a lot windier, and you really have to drive a truck, and it's something that I think I lost touch with a little bit from the roads in Australia. But it was great to go over. In the first trip I was going from Christchurch to Nelson, and the mountains were all snow-capped and the scenery was unbelievable, and I was on the phone to CJ and I said, you've got to get over here and come and experience this with me.
Interesting coming from a different angle, hey? So we have a lot of footage from this trip. There's obviously quite a lot of weeks crammed into a 30-minute video, so I've decided to just give you a few highlights. So we've got 3 different trips that we did, and I hope you really enjoy it. Alright, explain this to me. This is your logbook.
Yeah, look how little the lines are. Ridiculous. And you don't need to write your kilometres when you have brakes.
Oh,
Very, very bizarre.
Is that a cattle truck? Where's all the air going for the cattle? Those tiny little vents. Yay! It was my first one! I was filming this one over there. So after Taupo, we continue south on Highway 1, and this stretch of road is known as the Desert Road.
It's quite bizarre because it's not in the desert at all. It's right underneath 3 mountains. And so during the winter months, this road can be very dangerous and often closes with snow and black ice.
And for me, I was upset because I couldn't see the mountains, but Aaron's experience heading north only a few days earlier, you could see all the volcano mountains covered in snow. So there's our park for the night. And this is the motel. Is this like Australia? A little bit. To the ferry. We made it to the ferry, and you're saying that this is going to be quite a hellish trip.
Well, judging by the weather, yeah.
Yeah, so it's bad weather. It's raining a lot, and we've been told that our sailing's for 8:45, but they're going to try and set sail at 8 to try and avoid the worst of the weather, and they've cancelled all the rest of the boats for today.
Exciting.
We're not going to be very well, are we?
No. I don't know if cheese and crackers is the best thing to eat right now.
Aaron's trying to get some food in his stomach.
I know, that's a terrible idea.
But it's better to have food in your belly though, isn't it?
No, because that's what you throw up.
Well, actually, we both get motion sick really easily, don't we?
Oh, I'm a lot worse than you.
It's
Also,
gonna...
I got ripped off half my dinner last night. That's why I'm starving now.
Oh yeah, we haven't given an update on that. So last night we went out. For dinner. My food was inedible.
Couldn't chew, bro.
So then Aaron had to share half his meal with me. And then our motel was right on a main road.
Pothole,
Pothole.
something.
Anyway, regardless, both of us had terrible sleeps. Grateful to be here.
Like some?
No, I'm good.
You really
They're going to give us a meal on here though, are they? No, I'm good, thanks.
It's chili jam.
Could you just give me a piece of cheese?
No.
I don't like the biscuit. So in New Zealand, the only way that road freight can connect between the North and South Island is via a ferry.
So this ferry is the Interislander, and today we actually drive in one end of the boat and out the other. Some ferries require you to turn around on the boat, which can be quite tight and technical.
So earlier in the year we went across with Bluebridge Ferry across the Cook Strait. So if you'd like to learn more about the actual ferry operations, make sure you jump back and have a look at that episode because that was such an amazing experience. But for this one we're just showing you the road freight kind of trucking side of it.
So they'll stage us on this boat based on your weight and your length of your vehicle and whatnot. As you pull up here, you jump out, got some ferry hooks to attach to the bumper, which they then will use to attach their chains and secure you to the boat.
So once the truck is parked, then we have to head upstairs. No truck driver can stay down in their truck for the crossing. Upstairs there is a commercial driver's lounge room which is separate to the general public.
So in the commercial driver's lounge they have tea, coffee making facilities. They offer breakfast, lunch or dinner. They also have a limited number of cabins available too, which we were lucky enough to secure. Yeah, I've found that by laying down I'm not fighting the motion of the sea, and I don't tend to get so sick. I can sort of handle most conditions. feel like this is the way you're holding it's gonna.
Oh, this is the way
Try this one. This one works. When you let it go, you're only letting go of the roll. Here.
Yeah.
The further you stand back, the bigger arms you're gonna get.
My hands aren't strong enough to hold it down here. So I've got to, I've got
to explain. What we're doing by this is you're rolling it.
Yes, got it. An overarm
No.
thing?
No. No.
Did I get it? Yeah!
That's kind of not how we wanted it, but.
Why? Yeah! So while Aaron unloaded this morning, I was in the office doing a few jobs that I had to get done. You came back to the yard and loaded with apples, oranges and bananas.
Oh, everything. Like this.
What else was there? What veggies as well?
Kiwi fruit, there's
kiwi fruit and
red
hazelnut.
capsicum, yeah, all of it.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of fruit and veg on, and we are heading now down to Dunedin. 1:45 now, and we're heading to Dunedin, which Aaron reckons is 4 to 5 hours away. And I've never been to Dunedin, so this is exciting for me.
Unload this tonight?
Yeah. Oh, well, I'll unload this tonight.
Yeah, you or me. I'll be resting doing computer stuff and updating my...
Okay.
Yeah.
Are the views going to be good today, Aaron?
Probably not with the weather.
The crumb is so good. Yeah, definitely the best fish I've ever had.
So, all of them?
Yeah. And we'll just keep them. Don't get them mixed up.
So we were lucky enough to get quite a lot of loads up to Nelson. And the reason I've decided to show you this one is because it was probably the most unenjoyable and it's probably a little bit of a laugh at my expense. So this was really late at night. It was freezing and it just would not stop raining, and we had no choice to unload in the rain. And while I was struggling through, I just kept on telling myself this was me gaining my experience in general freight. I often have people ask me how they can get a job with no experience, and I say, go and ask to do unpaid work experience. So this was me gaining that experience. And yeah, it's just part of the job. It's just what had to be done.
We typically cart a lot of general freight from Christchurch to Nelson. A lot of produce, a lot of cement, a lot of packaging, a lot of growers in the Nelson region. And southbound we would cart a lot of that produce and a lot of timber back to Christchurch. But one of our favourite things to get out of the Nelson region was
Coffee from Prest.
And where is Prest?
So when we were coming into Hope, we stopped to get some fuel one day, and there was this tiny little cute caravan there, and she had the best coffee, hands down, that we found in New Zealand. What was extra special is that all of her milk was locally sourced and was delivered in glass bottles. So we reckon from memory that the very last load back southbound to Christchurch, we actually hit snow on the Lewis Pass.
We'd had the call a couple hours earlier that the road had closed. Luckily, by the time we got there, they'd cleared the road, sprayed the de-ice, and we managed to get through. But we were very fortunate to see some stunning scenery.
Yeah, absolutely.
You go, mate. Yeah.
So here we're in Christchurch doing a couple of days of local. We're heading down to the port in Lyttelton and we're collecting bananas and pineapples. I found this quite interesting as I'd never loaded off a wharf like this before. The closest I've got to ships like this is delivering diesel but not actually seeing any freight come off. So what I learnt here is that these cranes actually reach down into the hull where the produce is kept. They lift it out onto the wharf and then the little forklifts come along with extra long forks so they can pick up 2 pallets at a time and just load us from one side. And yeah, we did this for a couple of days and I found it really interesting. So we hope that you've enjoyed this video. It was quite challenging putting together a month worth of footage into only a 30-minute video. There's quite a lot of different trips that we did and every single part was unique and special. I feel really lucky that I got to personally experience this and that Aaron had the opportunity to show me his homeland and give me a bit more understanding of where he grew up and the roads that he got to travel on. It's probably a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so I'm incredibly grateful for that.
And I want to say a big thank you to Brendan for the opportunity and the entire Johnstone family, as well as all the team at Brennix taking us on and treating us like family. It was a great experience and something I'll remember for a long time.
And to Hamish for all the food recommendations for the best fish and chips I've ever tasted in my life and the best pie as well.
How good were the pies in New Zealand?
We're not having this debate online, Aaron. If you want to see more New Zealand content, I do have a whole playlist from New Zealand on this YouTube channel, so make sure you jump over and have a look at that.